dust has settled on the cabin floor. I don't wait by the window anymore. The fire has burned down to a pile of ash, just a memory I can't seem to stash. He rode away when the morning broke, left a letter sitting on the table oak. Said the mountains were calling out his name, and staying here would only be a crying shame. I washed the dishes and I swept the dirt, trying to find a way to hide the hurt. But every corner of this empty room is singing out a melody of quiet gloom. They say the time will wash the pain away, but time is standing still for me today. The compass points to a lonely northern star. He took my soul and carried it too far. The trail ends where the heart breaks, and the river runs deep with the toll it takes. You can ride until the ocean meets the land, but you cannot escape the falling of the sand. I built a life upon a shifting ground. Now I'm listening to the silence of the sound. The trail ends where the heart breaks in two, and I am stranded here, just missing you. I walk out to the barn and feed the babe, thinking about the words he didn't say. Did he ever love me, or was it just a game? Will he ever even try to speak my name? The winter wind is blowing through the pine, a bitter warning of a rigid line. I pull the shawl tight around my chest and put the hopeful dream down to rest. Some men are rooted like a willow tree, and some are wild like the raging sea. I tried to tame the storm inside his head, but I am left with empty hands instead. The trail ends where the heart breaks, and the river runs deep with the toll it takes. You can ride until the ocean meets the land, but you cannot escape the falling of the sand. I built a life upon a shifting ground. Now I'm listening to the silence of the sound. The trail ends where the heart breaks in two, and I am stranded landed here, just missing you, just missing you. The cabin's cold, the sky is turning gray. The trail ends here today.
Yeah, the road is hard and the sun is mean. He's the roughest thing this town has ever seen. Step aside when you hear the boots hit the floor. He ain't looking for peace, he's looking for war. Town, never learned how to stay when the chips were down. Got a pocket full of nothing and a heavy hand, drifting like a shadow across the burning sand. The sheriff knows his name, but he won't say it loud. He's a thunderstorm hiding in a darkened cloud. Got a scar on his cheek from a barroom fight. He only travels underneath the cover of the night. You can try to hold him back, you can try to build a wall, but a man with nothing left has got no fear of the fall. He's got dust on his boots, fire in his soul, running down a highway totally out of control. Ain't no redemption waiting at the end of the line, just a trail of smoke and a bitter design. He drinks his whiskey straight and takes his chances blind, leaving every law and every limit far behind. Fading in the rain for a train he robbed down in Abilene. He doesn't do it for the money or the hollow fame. He just likes the sound of the devil's game. A lone wolf howling at a rusty gate, always running early, always arriving late. Some men are born to build a quiet life, find a steady job and a loving wife, but he was born with a fever in his veins, destined for the thunder and the driving rains. He's got dust on his boots, fire in his soul, running down a highway totally out of control. Ain't no redemption waiting at the end of the line, just a trail of smoke and a bitter design. He drinks his whiskey straight and takes his chances blind, leaving every law and every limit far behind. Yeah, the fire's gonna burn until the bitter end. He ain't got a master and he ain't got a friend. Dust on his boots, yeah, fire in his soul, let him roll. Oh, Monica wails in the fading light, chasing the shadows into the night. The porch swing creaks with a heavy sigh. Underneath the copper painted sky, sun goes down like a glass of rye, pouring amber heat across the high. I sit alone on this wooden stair, breathing in the heavy, humid air. The town's quiet, the mills are closed. The truth is something everybody knows. We built this place on iron and bone. Now it's turning back into a pile of stone. I hold a photograph that's turning brown of the finest rider in this broken town. The years have stripped the paint from off the wall, and I'm just waiting for the roof to fall. There's a lonely comfort in the quiet decay, watching the legacy wash away. It's a whiskey sky and a fading name, a dying ember in a forgotten flame. We used to be giants walking on the earth. Now we are weighing what the memory is worth. The bottle's empty and the stories are told. The heart is tired and the bones are cold. Just a whiskey sky and a fading name. Nothing is ever gonna be the same. My granddad bought this land with sweat and blood. He fought the drought and survived the flood. He carved his initials in the heavy oak before his lungs gave out from the factory smoke. I run my fingers on the wooden grain, trying to connect with the old domain. But the roots are withered and the soil is dry, and there is nothing left to justify. The coyotes are howling at the coming dark, a lonely, desperate, beautiful spark. I raise my glass to the ghosts in the yard. Living was easy, but dying is hard. It's a whiskey sky and a fading name, a dying ember in a forgotten flame. We used to be giants walking on the earth. Now we are weighing what the memory is worth. The bottle's empty and the stories are told. The heart is tired and the bones are cold. Just a whiskey sky and a fading name. Nothing is ever gonna be the same. Just the wind through the hollow frame of a whiskey sky and a fading name. Let the darkness claim it all. Kick the starter and let the engine roll. I am busting right through the saloon door. Got a fever that the doctor cannot cure, and a destination that is totally unsure. Put me in a steady suit and tie, but I got the desert dust in my eye. You cannot keep a Mustang in a wooden stall when he is listening to the distant mountain call. I traded my tomorrow for a faster day, and through the map and compass far away, my boots are scuffed and the denim is torn. I am exactly who I was when I was born. The sheriff is pacing up and down the street, but he can't kiss the lightning in my feet. I got a full tank and a hollow heart. Watch me tear this quiet town apart. I am sad or worn and my spirit is wild. I am the stormy weather's favorite child, running down the devil on a broken track. And I ain't ever thinking about coming back. You can keep your fences and your heavy chains. I belong out where it never rains, rough around the edges and hard to hold, sad or worn and spirit wild and bold. There is a lady in the valley with a gentle smile. She held my attention for a little while, but the whistle of the midnight freight train blew and broke our little paradise in two. I tipped my hat and kissed her on the cheek and told her I would be back by the end of the week. But we both knew it was a ragged lie. I'm a drifter until the day I die. Maybe someday I will run out of ground and let the heavy anchor pull me down. But until that bitter moment comes to pass, I'm stepping heavy on the looking glass. I am sad or worn and my spirit is wild. I am the stormy weather's favorite child, running down the devil on a broken track. And I ain't ever thinking about coming back. You can keep your fences and your heavy chains. I belong out where it never rains, rough around the edges and hard to hold, sad or worn and spirit wild and bold. Yeah, I am riding out. You can hear me shout, sad or worn, spirit wild, let it run. An old jukebox playing in the corner of my mind, spinning all the records that I left behind. The needle drops on a memory of you and paints this dusty tavern a shade of blue. They say a rolling stone gathers no moss, but they don't calculate the heavy loss of every friend that face you leave in town when the wanderlust finally tracks you down. I tip the bartender and drink my glass, watching the lonely hours slowly pass. The sawdust on the floor has seen it all, every prideful stride and every fall. There is a ghost in the mirror looking back at me, a prisoner who refuses to be free, locked inside a cage of open roads, carrying the heaviest of loads. These are the echoes of a lone rider. With every mile the canyon just gets wider, a distant holler bouncing off the stone, a harmony you echoes of a man on the run. I remember when the music used to play. We would dance the heavy summer nights away. But the fiddle string snapped and the party died, and I just took my saddle and went outside. Now the only rhythm is the turning wheel and the aching sorrow that I always feel. A pocket watch that lost its ticking hand, stranded in the middle of a barren land. If I could turn my horse around today, I wonder if I'd know the proper way, or if the roads have twisted in the rain and left me nothing but this old refrain. These are the echoes of a lone rider. With every mile the canyon just gets wider. A distant holler bouncing off the stone, a harmony you only sing alone. I hear the voices of the boys I knew, fading out into the distant blue. Just a silhouette against the setting sun, the echoes of a man on the run. Just an echo in the canyon wind, paying for the places that I sin. The song is over and the night is cool. The lone rider is getting old. The twilight settles on the western ridge, crossing over an old forgotten bridge. The crickets tune up for a midnight song. I have been riding this trail too long. There is a chill creeping through the canyon walls, where the shadow of the mountain heavy falls. I pull my collar tight against the breeze and listen to the whispering of the trees. My horse is steady and his stride is true. He knows the broken heart I am carrying through. We leave the lantern light of town behind, searching for a peace I cannot find. The compass needle spinning in my chest, telling me I will never find my rest. The only comfort is the open space and the cold wind blowing on my face. I'm gonna ride till the stars go dark, leaving nothing but a dusty mark underneath the canopy of endless black. I am moving forward and I am not looking back. hands upon the leather reins until the sunlight washes out my pains. I passed the stagecoach rusted in the dirt, a monument to someone else's hurt. The silver moon is shining like a dime, keeping track of all my wasted time. I used to have a woman and a steady door, but I don't wear the golden ring no more. Just a solitary man upon the earth, trying to calculate his final worth. Maybe in the morning I will see the sea and wash away the man I used to be. But for tonight the desert is my priest, and I am riding further from the east. I am gonna ride till the stars go dark, leaving nothing but a dusty mark underneath the canopy of endless black. I am moving forward and I am not looking back. The sunlight washes out my pains, just keeping time with the horse's shoes, singing out the midnight desert blues, riding till the dark gives way to dawn. By the time you wake up, I will be gone. The sparks are flying up into the black, dancing for a minute, then falling back. I rub my hands against the sudden cold. The night is young, but the bones are old. Fed the fire with a piece of pine and poured a little water in my wine. The hounds are sleeping by the wagon wheel, dreaming of a warm and proper meal. I pull a blanket up around my neck and look out at the starry scattered speck. We crossed the river just this afternoon, and now we're resting under a crescent moon. The silence is as heavy as a stone. It is a special kind of feeling being this alone. Just the crackle of the timber in the pit, and the shadows where the memories sit. The last campfire burns low tonight, a fading circle of a golden light. We have traveled every valley and every hill, and now the restless spirit is finally still. The ashes fall like snow upon the ground,
There is peace inside the quiet sound. I close my eyes and let the worries go, while the last campfire burns low. I think about the brothers I have lost, and calculate the heavy, heavy cost of pushing forward when we should have stayed, and all the careless wagers that we made. But there is no use in crying for the past. Nothing in this ragged world is built to last. The wood turns into smoke and drifts away, just like the struggles of the yesterday. The morning sun will bring a brand new start, but tonight I am tending to my weary heart. Just a lonely cowboy and a dying flame, and a wilderness that doesn't know my name. The last campfire burns low tonight, a fading circle of a golden light. We have traveled every valley and every hill, and now the restless spirit is finally still. The ashes fall like snow upon the ground. There is peace inside the quiet sound. I close my eyes and let the worries go, while the last campfire burns low. Just a glowing ember in the dark, a tiny fragile beautiful spark. The night is claiming everything I know, and the last campfire burns low.
White lines flashing in the headlights' glare, static on the radio, heavy in the air. I grip the wheel and try to find the words, but everything I say just sounds absurd. We packed the truck with everything we own, but sitting side by side, we've never felt so alone. The silence in the cab is cutting like a knife, watching the rearview mirror on our life. You're looking out the window at the passing trees. I'm looking for a way to bring you to your knees, to make you stay, to make you turn around. But we're just driving toward a hollow ground. The exit sign is coming up ahead. We can't unsay the things that we have said. Just give me one last moment in this ride before we open up the doors and step outside. Just one more mile before goodbye. Let the engine hum and let the teardrops fly. Everything, we gave it all we had. Now we're goodbye. I remember when this dashboard was a drum. We'd sing along to every song that would ever come. Now the radio is playing a broken tune, and the sun is sinking way too soon. I reach across the seat and brush your hand, trying to find a bridge to understand, but your touch is cold and pulling far away. There's nothing left for either us to say. Maybe down the road in another time our hearts will find a different hill to climb, but right now all I have is this highway lane and the steady rhythm of the pouring rain. Just one more mile before goodbye. Let the engine hum and let the teardrops fly. We gave it everything, we gave it all we had. Now we're sifting through the good to find the bad. I don't wanna hit the brakes and let you go, but the gas tank's empty and the steady truth is slow. Just one more mile before goodbye. Yeah, the exit's here. I pull onto the shoulder and shift the gear. One last look, one last sigh. One more mile before goodbye. The wind is blowing cold across the plains, a solitary shadow in the fading light. He tips his hat to the coming night, knowing he won't pass this way again. Spurs are rattling a quiet, steady tune underneath the horizon of a silver moon. He's rode 1,000 miles of dust and clay, but every rider has to end his day. The saddle leather's worn and cracked with years, just like the face that's hidden all the tears. He looks out toward the painted golden sky. A quiet peace is resting in his eyes. The canyon calls his name one final time, a melody without a spoken rhyme. He pulls the reins and takes a heavy breath, walking the line between the life and death. This is the cowboy's last ride at sundown, leaving behind the neon of the town. He's heading where the restless spirits roam. The open prairie is his only home, where the trusty horse and memories fading fast. This lonely journey is bound to be his last. He remembers nights of whiskey and guitars, sleeping out beneath a roof of stars. The outlaws and the lovers that he knew are fading out like morning Mountain Dew. He leaves no gold or silver in his wake, just a trail of dust for history to take. No gravestone needed where the wild sage grows, only the north wind and the eagle knows. He lived his life by a forgotten code. Now he's just a ghost upon the road. This is the cowboy's last ride at sundown, leaving behind the neon of the town. He's heading where the restless spirits roam. The open prairie is his only home, with a trusty horse and memories fading fast. This lonely journey is bound to be his last. Just a silhouette against the fading light, riding easy into the endless night. The sun goes down and takes the pain away. The cowboy's gone, but the legend's going to stay.
The dust has settled on the cabin floor. I don't wait by the window anymore. The fire's burned down to a pile of ash, just a memory I can't seem to stash. He rode away when the morning broke, left a letter sitting on the table oak. Said the mountains were calling out his name, and staying here would only be a crying shame. I washed the dishes and I swept the dirt, trying to find a way to hide the hurt. But every corner of this empty room is singing out a melody of quiet gloom. They say the time will wash the pain away, but time is standing still for me today. The compass points to a lonely northern star. He took my soul and carried it too far. The trail ends where the heart breaks, and the river runs deep with the toll it takes. You can ride until the ocean you cannot escape the falling of the sand. I built a life upon a shifting ground. Now I'm listening to the silence of the sound. The trail ends where the heart breaks in two, and I am stranded here, just missing you. I walk out to the barn and feed the babe, thinking about the words he didn't say. Did he ever love me, or was it just a game? Will he ever even try to speak my name? The winter wind is blowing through the pine, a bitter warning of a rigid line. I pull the shawl tight around my chest and put the hopeful dreaming down to rest. Some men are rooted like a willow tree, and some are wild like the raging sea. I try to tame the storm inside his head, but I am left with empty hands instead. The trail ends where the heart breaks, and the river runs deep with the toll it takes. You can ride until the ocean meets the land, but you cannot escape the falling of the sand. I built a life upon a shifting ground. Now I'm listening to the silence of the sound. The trail ends where the heart breaks in two, and I am stranded here, just missing you, just missing you. The cabin's cold, the sky is turning gray. The trail ends here today.
Yeah, the road is hard and the sun is mean. He's the roughest thing this town has ever seen. Step aside when you hear the boots hit the floor. He ain't looking for peace, he's looking for. Came up from the dirt in a broken town. Never learned how to stay when the chips were down. Got a pocket full of nothing and a heavy hand, drifting like a shadow across the burning sand. The sheriff knows his name, but he won't say it loud. He's a thunderstorm hiding in a darkened cloud. Got a scar on his cheek from a barroom fight. He only travels underneath the cover of the night. You can try to hold him back, you can try to build a wall, but a man with nothing left has got no fear of the fall. He's got dust on his boots leaving every limit far behind. There's a wanted poster fading in the rain for a train he robbed down in Abilene. He doesn't do it for the money or the hollow fame. He just likes the sound of the devil's game. A lone wolf howling at a rusted gate. Always running early, always arriving late. Some men are born to build a quiet life, find a steady job and a loving wife. But he was born with a fever in his veins, destined for the thunder and the driving rains. He's got dust on his boots, fire in his soul, running down a highway totally out of control. Ain't no redemption waiting at the end of the line, just a trail of smoke and a bitter design. He drinks his whiskey straight and takes his chances blind, leaving every law and every limit far behind. Yeah, the fire's gonna burn until the bitter end. He ain't got a master and he ain't got a friend. Dust on his boots, yeah, fire in his soul. Let him roll. Harmonical wheels in the fading light, chasing the shadows into the night. The porch swing creaks with a heavy sigh underneath a copper painted sky. The sun goes down like a glass of rye, pouring amber heat across the high. I sit alone on this wooden stair, breathing in the heavy, humid air. The town is quiet, the mills are closed. The truth is something everybody knows. We built this place on iron and bone, now it's turning back into a pile of stone. I hold a photograph that's turning brown of the finest writer in this broken town. The years have stripped the paint from off the wall, and now I'm just waiting for the roof to fall. There's a lonely comfort in the quiet decay, watching the legacy wash away. It's a whiskey sky and a fading name, a dying ember and a forgotten flame. We used to be giants walking on the earth, now we are weighing what the memory is worth. The bottle's empty and the stories are told. The heart is tired and the bones are cold. Just a whiskey sky and a fading name. Nothing is ever gonna be the same. My granddad bought this land with sweat and blood, fought the drought and survived the flood. He carved his initials in the heavy oak before his lungs gave out from the factory smoke. I run my fingers on the wooden grain, trying to connect with the old domain. But the roots are withered and the soil is dry, and there is nothing left to justify. The coyotes are howling at the coming dark, a lonely, desperate, beautiful spark. I raise my glass to the ghost ghost in the yard. Living was easy, but dying is hard. It's a whiskey sky and a fading name, a dying ember and a forgotten flame. We used to be giants walking on the earth. Now we are weighing what the memory is worth. The bottle's empty and the stories are told. The heart is tired and the bones are cold. Just a whiskey sky and a fading name. Nothing is ever gonna be the same. Just the wind through the hollow frame, a whiskey sky and a fading name. Let the darkness claim it all. Kick the starter and let the engine roar. I am busting right through the saloon door. Got a fever that the doctor cannot cure, and a destination that is totally unsure. They tried to put me in a steady suit and tie, but I got the desert dust in my eye. You cannot keep a Mustang in a wooden stall when he is listening to the distant mountain call. I traded my tomorrow for a faster day, and through the map and compass far away, my boots scuffed and the denim is torn. I am exactly who I was when I was born. The sheriff is pacing up and down the street, but he cannot catch the lightning in my feet. I got a full tank and a hollow heart. Watch me tear this quiet town apart. I'm saddle worn and my spirit is wild. I am the stormy weather's favorite child, running down the devil on a broken track. And I ain't ever thinking about coming back. You can keep your fences and your heavy chains. I belong out where it never rains, rough around the edges and hard to hold, saddle worn in spirit, wild and bold. There is a lady in the valley with a gentle smile. She held my attention for a little while, but the whistle of the midnight freight train blew and broke our little paradise in two. I tipped my hat and kissed her on the cheek and told her I would be back by the end of the week. We both knew it was a ragged lie. I'm a drifter until the day I die. Maybe someday I will run out of ground and let the heavy anchor pull me down. But until that bitter moment comes to pass, I'm stepping heavy on the looking glass. I'm saddle worn and my spirit is wild. I am the stormy weather's favorite child, running down the devil on a broken track. And I ain't never thinking about coming back. You can keep your fences and your heavy chains. I belong out where it never rains, rough around the edges and hard to hold, it wild, let it run. An old jukebox playing in the corner of my mind, spinning all the records that I left behind. The needle drops on a memory of you and paints this dusty tavern a shade of blue. Say a rolling stone gathers no moss, but they don't calculate the heavy loss of every friendly face you leave in town when the wanderlust finally tracks you down. I tip the bartender and drink my glass, watching the lonely hours slowly pass. The sawdust on the floor has seen it all, every prideful stride and every fall. There is a ghost in the mirror looking back at me, a prisoner who refuses to be free, locked inside a cage of open roads, carrying the heaviest of loads. These are the echoes of a lone rider. With every mile the canyon just gets wider, a distant holler bouncing off the stone, a harmony you only sing alone. I hear the voices of the boys I knew, fading out into the distant blue, just a silhouette against the setting sun, the echoes of a man on the run. I remember when the music he used to play, we would dance the heavy summer nights away. But the fiddle string snapped and the party died, and I just took my saddle and went outside. Now the only rhythm is the turning wheel and the aching sorrow that I always feel, a pocket watch that lost its ticking hand, stranded in the middle of a barren land. If I could turn my horse around today, I wonder if I'd know the proper way, or if the roads have twisted in the rain and left me nothing but this soul refrain. These are the echoes of a lone rider. With every mile a canyon just gets wider, a distant holler bouncing off the stone, a harmony you only sing alone. I hear the voices of the boys I knew, fading out into the distant blue, just a silhouette against the setting sun, the echoes of a man an echo in the canyon wind, paying for the places that I sent. The song is over and the night is cold. The long rider is getting old. Twilight settles on the western ridge, crossing over an old forgotten bridge. The crickets tuned up for a midnight song. I have been riding this trail too long. There's a chill creeping through the canyon walls, where the shadow of the mountain heavy falls. I pull my collar tight against the breeze and listen to the whispering of the trees. My horse is steady and his stride is true. He knows the broken heart I am carrying through. We leave the lantern light of town behind, searching for a peace I cannot find. The compass needle spinning in my chest, telling me I will never find my rest. The only comfort is the open space and the cold wind blowing on my face. I'm gonna ride till the stars go dark, leaving nothing but a dusty mark underneath the canopy of endless black. I'm moving forward and I am not looking back. The Milky Way is just a highway sign pointing toward a different frame of mind. I will keep my hands upon the leather reins until the sunlight washes out my pains. I passed a stagecoach rusted in the dirt, a monument to someone else's hurt. The silver moon is shining like a dime, keeping track of all my wasted time. I used to have a woman and a steady door, but I don't wear that golden ring no more. Just a solitary man upon the earth, trying to calculate his final worth. Maybe in the morning I will see the sea and wash away the man I used to be. But for tonight the desert is my priest, and I am riding further from the east. I'm gonna ride till the stars go dark, leaving nothing but a dusty mark underneath the canopy of endless black. I'm moving forward and I am not looking back. The Milky Way is just a highway sign pointing toward a different frame of mind. I will keep my hands upon the leather reins until the sunlight washes out my pains. Just keeping time with the horse's shoes, singing out the midnight desert blues, right until the dark gives way to dawn. By the time you wake up, I will be gone. The sparks are flying up into the black, dancing for a minute, then falling back. I rub my hands against the sudden cold. The night is young, but the bones are old. I fed the fire with a piece of pine and poured a little water in my wine. The hounds are sleeping by the wagon wheel, dreaming of a warm and proper meal. I pull a blanket up around my neck and look out at the starry scattered speck. We crossed the river just this afternoon, and now we're resting under a crescent moon. The silence is as heavy as a stone. It is a special kind of feeling being this alone. Just the crackle of the timber in the pit, in the shadows where the memories sit. The last campfire burns low tonight, a fading circle of a golden light. We have traveled every valley and every hill, and now the restless spirit is finally still. The ashes fall like snow upon the ground. There's peace inside the quiet sound. I close my eyes and let the worries go, while the last campfire burns low. I think about the brothers I have lost, and calculate the heavy, heavy cost of pushing forward when we should have stayed, and all the careless wagers that we made. But there is no use in crying for the past. Nothing in this ragged world is built to last. The wood turns into smoke and drifts away, just like the struggles of the yesterday. The morning sun will bring a brand new start, but tonight I am tending to my weary heart. Just a lonely cowboy and a dying flame, and a wilderness that doesn't know my name. The last campfire burns low tonight,
have traveled every valley and every hill, and now the restless spirit is finally still. The ashes fall like snow upon the ground. There is peace inside the quiet sound. I close my eyes and let the worries go, while the last campfire burns low. Just a glowing ember in the dark, a tiny, fragile, beautiful spark. The night is claiming everything I know, and the last campfire burns low.
White lines flashing in the headlights glare, static on the radio, heavy in the air. I grip the wheel and try to find the words, but everything I say just sounds absurd. We packed the truck with everything we own, but sitting side by side, we never felt so alone. The silence in the cab is cutting like a knife, watching the rearview mirror on our life. You're looking out the window at the passing trees. I'm looking for a way to bring you to your knees, to make you stay, to make you turn around. But we're just driving toward a hollow ground. The exit sign is coming up ahead. We can't unsay the things that we have said. Just give me one last moment in this ride before we open up the doors and step outside. Just one more mile before goodbye. Let the engine hum and let the teardrops fly. We gave it everything, we gave it all we had. Now we're sifting through the good to find the bad. I don't wanna hit the brakes and let you go, but the gas tank's empty and the steady truth is slow. Just one more mile before goodbye. Dashboard was a drum. We'd sing along to every song that would ever come. Now the radio is playing a broken tune, and the sun is sinking way too soon. I reach across the seat and brush your hand, trying to find a bridge to understand, but your touch is cold and pulling far away. There's nothing left for either us to say. Maybe down the road in another time, our hearts will find a different hill to climb. But right now all I have is this highway lane and the steady rhythm of the pouring rain. Just one more mile before goodbye. Let the engine hum and let the teardrops fly. We gave it everything, we gave it all we had. Now we're sifting through the good to find the bad. I don't wanna hit the brakes and let you go, but the gas tank's empty and the steady truth is slow. Just one more mile before goodbye. Yeah, yeah, the exit's here. I pull onto the shoulder and shift the gear. One last look, one last sigh, one more mile before goodbye. The wind is blowing cold across the plains, a solitary shadow in the fading light. He tips his hat to the coming night, knowing he won't pass this way again. Spurs are rattling a quiet, steady tune underneath the rising of a silver moon. He's rode 1,000 miles of dust and clay, but every rider has to end his day. The saddle leather's worn and cracked with years, just like the face that's hidden all the tears. He looks out toward the painted golden sky. A quiet peace is resting in his eye. The canyon calls his name one final time, a melody without a spoken rhyme. He pulls the reins and takes a heavy breath, walking the line between the life and death. This is the cowboy's last ride at sundown, leaving behind the neon of the town. He's heading where the restless spirits roam. The open prairie is his only home, with a trusty horse and memories fading fast. This lonely journey is bound to be his last. He remembers nights of whiskey and guitars, sleeping out beneath the roof of stars. The outlaws and the lovers that he knew are fading out like morning mountain dew. He leaves no gold or silver in his wake, just a trail of dust for history to take. No gravestone needed where the wild sage grows, only the north wind and the eagle knows. He lived his life by a forgotten code. Now he's just a ghost upon the road. This is the cowboy's last ride at sundown, leaving behind the neon of the town. He's heading where the restless spirits roam. The open prairie is his only home, with a trusty horse and memories fading fast. This lonely journey is bound to be his last. Just a silhouette against the fading light,
The cowboy's gone, but the legend's gonna stay.